I just finished doing my makeup. Here's kind of an overview. Happy Vlogmas Day 7. I am finally sitting down at my vanity right now just to kind of get ready, kind of more for fun. I'm going to film too, and I wanted to vlog a little bit, but I showered, freshly washed my hair this morning, and I've pretty much been cleaning all day long. But today's vlog is going to be pretty short. I just want to show you the final living room transformation tour. I know I cut off yesterday's vlog kind of short, kind of like to save me some time, and then also I didn't like the footage that I took and the explanation of the living room, so I want to film a better tour of the final space now after it's like freshly cleaned and looks really pretty. And I've waited till it got a little bit darker so you can actually enjoy the Christmas tree lights and like the moody vibe. But I'm actually just sitting down to do my makeup, and I wanted to test out the e.l.f. Halo Glow Charlotte Tilbury dupe product that I bought in one of the, I think it was the first Vlogmas day. I finally found them at Target. They've been sold out forever because of course they went TikTok viral. So I picked up 2 shades. I got the shade 2, which I think is like the regular shade that I should probably be using, and then I got a much deeper shade, shade 5, medium tan. I was gonna try and see if I could use this to warm up the skin and add some color to the skin and still give me that glow. So I'm not really sure. With the Charlotte Tilbury one that I have, I feel like it's kind of like a tan, a little bit more of a tannish color, so I kind of like that, and I was hoping I could get the same effect from this. I also bought 2 of these, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway with this, and I decided I'm going to do all of the giveaways for Vlogmas in my Q&A video. I'm not sure what day of Vlogmas that's going to be yet, but stay tuned for the Q&A video plus giveaways. I'll be doing a bunch of beauty makeup giveaways, and the e.l.f. Halo filter will be one of them. So hopefully it's good, because I'm going to try it right now, and I just thought we would do it together. I literally just curled my hair, and now I'm doing my makeup more for fun than anything, but at least my hair is like prepped for the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday, and I actually have such a busy weekend with so many plans. I feel like I'm someone who I can go a whole weekend without having like real plans with friends or anyone and just chill or be working or have like shoots and stuff like that. But this weekend, I have so many plans. Friday night, my friend Jason is having the holiday party. We're making holiday cocktails together. He's actually part of Astro Creative, who does my YouTube intros, and I've been friends with him for a long time now. So we're doing a little holiday party at his house. Then Saturday, I have plans with a friend. I think we're gonna go out downtown or maybe in Royal Oak. I'm not exactly sure, and I think I have plans during the day as well on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to the Lions game with a friend, and then Kelly and I are going to the Detroit Zoo lights. The zoo kind of like turns into a winter Christmas wonderland for the cold season, so Kelly and I are going to that on Sunday night. So pretty much like with different people every single day doing totally different activities. I'm actually really excited, especially for Vlogmas, so I'm gonna vlog as much as I possibly can. You guys know I don't like to vlog a ton. This is so hard to open. I've been just like ranting, but trying to get this open for real. Use some tweezers. But you guys know I don't like to like show everyone in my vlogs, especially like newer friends, and just not everyone wants to be on camera. Yeah, I just like to kind of keep that stuff like kind of private. So I'm gonna try and vlog as much as I can, at least get like fun b-roll and, you know, stuff like that for the weekend. I'm excited for you guys to see the living room. I'm so sorry I left you guys hanging. I feel like you already got a pretty good look at everything, but I want to do like the official little Christmas living room tour. It looks so cute out there. I have the candle going, and it's been just such a vibe. I've been doing laundry all day. I like set up the new litter box. I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I'm donating. It's been a very productive kind of like reset day. And then tomorrow before the holiday party for Friday, I'm going to do a big grocery run, clean out the fridge, and prep for all the holiday drinks because I need to get stuff for that anyways. So I've been dying to go to the grocery store. So tomorrow's vlog will definitely be like a holiday Trader Joe's run plus holiday parties. So I think that'll be a fun vlog. Let's finally test this out, and then I'm going to speed through the rest of my makeup and watch some more Vlogmas. I've been loving watching everybody's videos and just my regular podcast and stuff too. Okay, so it has this similar packaging, but the dough foot on this is much larger. And I actually really like the packaging. It's very sleek, glass bottle, nice big dough foot. I'm going to go right on the face. This is the shade 5. Already this seems way more opaque than the Charlotte Tilbury one. It almost feels like way more foundation-y, which people use the Charlotte Tilbury one as a foundation. I never really did. I always like strictly used it as a glow product. But I feel like this may be way more. So this is the dark 5 color. Yeah, like this has a ton of color to it. Way more pigment it seems. It's kind of, this would actually be gorgeous in the summer. It's like not matching my skin at all. It's a very interesting product. I always had a hard time explaining the Charlotte Tilbury one to people too because like I said, everyone uses it differently. It's technically not a foundation, but it's more than just like a liquid highlighter. It's like an overall skin glow. Okay, it actually added so much warmth to my face. I actually really like it, especially because I'm going to put like full foundation on top of this. It definitely gives you that overall like really subtle glow from within look that the Charlotte Tilbury one does, which this is literally a fraction of the price. So, I mean, already in that sense, it's definitely worth it. I really actually, it's kind of a little bit orange and my skin is like kind of breaking out a bit. I'm not sure if I'd be able to wear it completely on its own for the dark color, but I do like it. Okay, I'm going to go in with shade 2 on the higher points of my face. It just seems like way thicker, a little bit more gel-like. The Charlotte Tilbury one is a little bit creamier and thinner, I would say. Okay, I'm putting this kind of on the high points since it's so much lighter. Oh yeah, this is adding way more glow since it's actually a light shade for me. Way more of a highlighted look. This would actually look really pretty, I think, on top of makeup too, as long as you don't have powder on. Oh yeah, they actually look really pretty together. My face is gonna be so glowy now, and I've literally been talking about how I haven't been using glow products as much because my skin has been so much more oily. Kind of contradicting myself, but I still love a good glow when I can get it. This would be such a pretty product to like use on your chest and like on your body if you're on vacation, like with a bikini or something. I think that would be a really nice product to use for that. Okay, I like it. I'm definitely going to use it. Definitely think it's worth it. I probably won't buy the Charlotte Tilbury one since I have these. And it's a fraction of the price, so I definitely recommend. Okay guys, I just finished doing my makeup and I'm obsessed with how it looks. It's pretty much just my go-to routine lately, but I just did it a little bit more full coverage. I finally bought a fresh, oh, the cap just flew off, a fresh Fenty foundation. This used to be my favorite everyday full coverage day and night foundation when it first came out, and I have not had it in so long. I'm in the shade 295. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. It's so good, and honestly, on top of the e.l.f. Glow product, I feel like it's perfect because the Fenty one is so full coverage and a little bit more matte, so they go together so well. Everything else is pretty much the same makeup, same lip combo as Vlogmas Day 5. Oh, the only other difference is I use some Shape Tape for just the extra full coverage I was saying. Literally for no other reason. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm just gonna be at home, but I haven't like just had time to do my makeup and enjoy it, so I thought I would, and just like kind of for content for this vlog a little bit. So I hope you guys like it. It's so crazy how just doing your hair and makeup and just like pulling yourself together can totally change how you feel. Like I would be down to do anything right now if somebody texted me. Well, before I got ready, I was like ready to get into bed and just like be a bum and not want to do anything. So the power of getting ready, truly. So I'm just in comfy clothes now. I have another load of laundry in the dryer that I have to fold and then put all the clothes away. And I think I'm gonna make HelloFresh again tonight just because, again, I have nothing else to do, and I'm just gonna film that tour for you guys, and this vlog will pretty much be done. So it'll be a quick little editing thing for me. It was kind of nice because it gave me like all of this morning kind of to chill and relax a little bit before my busy weekend ahead. But yeah, I think I might make some HelloFresh. I know there's a burger option, which I don't really want. Oh, I think there's chorizo tacos. That actually sounds so good. I wish I had, or I could make a little margarita, but it's probably not the best idea. Maybe I'll have a little glass of wine, make some chorizo tacos. It sounds so good. And continue binging Vlogmas. Like, it's never ending. It's so fun. It's the best time of year when just everyone is posting so much content. Anyways, you guys, that's enough of me. Let me show you guys the final living room Christmas transformation. I'm so excited, so cozy, and I just want to spend so much time in there, and I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy it. So I'm going to give you guys the full tour, pretty much tell you where everything is from, and little tips and tricks of how I decorated throughout the space. Yeah, that will end off today's Vlogmas. I hope you guys are enjoying so far, and let's get into the living room tour. Okay, we're starting kind of in my hallway, walking straight into the main living space. Here's kind of an overview. It's a pretty just like big open area with the two big windowsills there. So obviously the only reason I started moving my furniture around to begin with was so we could fit the Christmas tree back in that corner, because I just think that's the best spot for it. That's where I had it last year. The only piece of furniture that I really don't like to move around is my dining room table. I love having it really close to the kitchen. Eventually I want to put some bar stools here. I've been saying that forever, but my dining room table is actually from Facebook Marketplace. A lot of my big furniture is from Facebook Marketplace or even thrift stores, so I highly recommend checking your local area. And a little tip is to change your location maybe to a little nicer area than maybe where you live that's close by. You can find a lot better furniture, and it's still such great prices because people are just trying to get rid of it. So I love my little retro table, and then underneath that I have this black faux cowhide rug. This is actually a Christmas present a few years ago. I believe my dad got it off Amazon, but I know IKEA has them as well. Of course, we have our holiday balsam candle that we got from Target going, and I've pretty much lit this every single night since putting up the tree, because it just kind of feels like you have a real tree when you have the scent of balsam going on. And I love how big it is, because I feel like this is gonna last me all the way up until Christmas, and then that will be perfect because I won't need it anymore. Okay, going into the main living space, I put the couch this way. It kind of centered everything around the two windows here, since this back wall is a little off-centered with the windows, giving room for the tree there. I have my couch, which is actually from Salvation Army. I found this before I ever even moved, and it was such a good deal, and I loved it so much that I bought it immediately and stored it in my dad's basement for a few months before I moved out. And I actually also got the senior discount that day because I told them my dad was going to help me come pick it up. My dad never ended even up coming to help me pick it up, so I still got like a really, really good deal on it. I'm pretty sure I got this couch for under $100, you guys. It's crazy. It's definitely a little beat up now, and the cats pull at it. There's many stains. I've had a lot of people over as well, and I don't like to be the annoying hoster that is worried about all their stuff. So it's kind of nice for my first place to just have a lot of reused and hand-me-down things, because I'm not too worried about them getting like totally trashed. Eventually one day, this couch is so nice that I would love to recover it and kind of refinish it, which is going to be, you know, my goal in the future. So I don't really mind if the cats kind of screw it up or I spill something or whatever. It's still in great condition. On the couch, I have these two kind of black and white pillows from CB2. These were on the bed. I kind of flip-flop my pillows all the time, which is a super fun way, an easy way to kind of switch up how your space looks. Try just mixing up where your throw pillows are. So I love these. They're very like modern, kind of add that black and white into the space. I love a very like neutral, bright feel, but still with lots of pops of color, especially out here, and especially during the holidays. I really bring all those colors out with the tree decorations. This coffee table is also from Facebook Marketplace. I think it was like 50 bucks. It's just a small little, very shallow white table. I have this wood bowl from Target and filled it with just my extra ornaments and ornaments that may break. So it's a great way to display and have like some holiday decor, is just throwing some ornaments in a bowl. So I love that. I have these gold keys, which are one of my favorite things in the whole apartment. I'm gonna save the story for my very official apartment tour, but I got these at the vintage store in Eastern Market in Detroit, and I love them so much. They're just for looks. I think it would be really cool to find somewhere to hang them one day, but I kind of just have them laying out there. Okay, going to this side of the couch, I have one of my ghost tables here. It's an acrylic side table that I got off Amazon, and I love having my coffee table books on the second shelf of it because you can see directly through. So I put some coffee table books that weren't getting the standout attention that they deserve. My favorite, Audrey and the 60s book, so I put her there. You can see her very well. I have a little holiday candle and a little Christmas tree from Target in there, and it's nice to have this table free because I have my laptop charger like going right here, so I've been putting my laptop and my work bag there while I've been editing on the couch. So I think it's kind of nice to keep some surfaces clean, and then underneath I just have an extra blanket rolled up and folded under the bottom of the table. Okay, next to that I have a snake plant. I think I got that potter at Lowe's actually, and I got the plant from Eastern Market again. I love having plants in here, especially ones that are easy to take care of, and I've always found snake plants to be super, super easy. So next to that I have this painting that I made last year. I call it my depression painting because I usually paint or create art or things like that when I'm feeling really stressed or sad, and I love to work with a lot of color because it just kind of brings me out of that mental state and calms me down. So I did that plaster technique that was going around on TikTok, and then I painted on top of it. I would love to actually frame it, and I don't even think that it's very good. Like, I literally just painted it for fun, and I've ended up over time just loving it more and more and more, especially with all the colors. And then even more so when it was drying, the cats must have walked on it when I was sleeping, so there's multiple little cat prints in it, which makes it so special. But it's by no means like totally finished on the edges, so I would love to get a big frame for it. Right now I just have it sitting on the ground because it's actually hiding all of my internet and cords and wires and crap back there. So that's a little hack to use art on the floor to cover and conceal things. The big mirror that's over there actually used to be here, so when I moved that over, I was like, oh shoot, I have to think quick what will look good there, and I thought this was perfect to really, again, bring out the colors. I used to have it hanging up on that back wall over there, which I did love, but I think it looks just as good here. I think putting big art on the ground like this kind of gives such a cool, like, lofty vibe, especially with all my low profile furniture. I really, really like it. Oh, and by the way, this big mirror is a hand-me-down from years and years ago from my dad, so I have no idea where it is. It's just a big, chunky, kind of like, I guess it's vintage now. It's like a vintage big mirror, so it's the only big mirror that I have in here. It's not my favorite, but I definitely need a full-length mirror. It opens up the space, and I use it for all my outfits and everything, so. Going back over here, I have these two chairs that are absolutely filthy. I actually got these from Facebook Marketplace as well when I had an office like probably 5 years ago now, which is crazy. So they were kind of dirty when I first got them, and they've definitely only got dirtier, especially with being this light cream color. But again, they're really high quality chairs, and I love the shapes of them. So eventually I would love to get these recovered and refinished. So two little accent chairs. I put this one in the corner, and then I kind of lined this one up with the coffee table. Perpendicular, I guess. I don't even know what the right word is for that. And I brought out my green pillows that were in the bedroom, again, to bring more of the colors out into here. These are actually just from Amazon. I think I did 2 inserts in each pillow, though, from IKEA to make them more full, but the actual cover is just from Amazon, so I can have those linked down below. Then for my TV console, this little piece is actually just IKEA. It's supposed to be hung up on the wall and have a little bit of space underneath, which I think would look so cool to put like a bunch of coffee tables on the floor. I've never got the chance to hanging it up, and honestly I don't know if I can with my apartment, so I've just always had it sitting on the ground. I have my smart TV on top of it, and then the cats have their little stockings. The gold holders are from Target, and then the stockings are handmade in Haiti from this incredible brand in Dallas, Texas. So I'll try and find their information down below. The designs of them was a special collab with Sarah Parker, who is a Dallas artist. So I got these at Market, and they're very special to me. I've done a few trips down to Haiti, so the second I heard they were made down in Haiti, I had to buy them. So Pickles has the green one, Olive has the pink one, and it worked out perfectly that they already had these little felt hearts that I got them when I first adopted them, and it matches their stockings perfectly, which I thought was so freaking cute. So I kind of just stuck them in there for a little decor piece. On these shelves down here, I have my John Mayer album because I'm obsessed with John Mayer. I have a few actually other ones underneath. Record, I should say. I used to have a record player. It ended up breaking. I never really used it, but I do love having my records more for like art. So John Mayer's down there, and then I have these little gold spiky things that my friend Nicole got me for my birthday like years and years and years ago. I think it was in high school. I'm pretty sure they're from Target, and you can hang them on the wall or you can have them laying flat. So I like how they look kind of spread out with that. Another one of my absolute favorite decor pieces is my little koi orange and white fish. I'll save the story about him for the actual tour as well. I got that at a local boutique, Leon and Lulu. It was the Leon and Lulu news store. I think it's called Three Cats Cafe or something like that. I'll have it down below. They have great like artwork and tons of unique stuff in there. And then next to it, I have this little olive wood bowl that I got at Trader Joe's actually last holiday season with a little sage thing in there. Sorry you guys that it's like so dark in here, but I wanted to film at night for the more like holiday Christmassy vibes so you could see the lights. I know it's not like the brightest, best lighting, but I hope you guys can see everything okay. So on this side of the TV, I have some white coasters and then this little kind of cute light. It actually adds the perfect amount of light at nighttime next to the TV, and I love it close to the window. That's from Home Goods. Up above in this windowsill, I have one of the cat beds back there, which is nice because it kind of hides behind the TV. Olive has already been loving to sleep there. She's kind of claimed that as her spot. And then I just have some coffee table books, another holiday candle, and this shell that is actually from Haiti as well. I got that when I was there, so I think that looks really pretty. And then I still have my disco ball plant up here, which I got at a boutique, and I got the plant at Eastern Market, I believe. Then on both windows, I have these sheer white curtains that are on like a slider to make them really easy to open and close, and it's really pretty actually when they're closed too because it creates a really soft effect in here. I'll actually show you guys what it looks like right now. First though, in this window I have another cat bed, again behind the TV a little bit, and then I have another plant with kind of like a gray stone pot, which I think is from Amazon. Okay, this is what it looks like with the curtains closed. I think it looks so pretty and just kind of creates a lot of brightness and almost just looks like a plain wall once they are shut. I always keep the blinds out here open because, again, I don't need like a ton of privacy out here. It's more just for look, so I like the really easy sheer white curtains. And honestly, they were such a great price at IKEA and I love them so much. So I'll have those linked down below too. On the other side of my TV, I just have some little books stacked up and this little burlap bowl with like a lighter and like random little things that I may need, so it's pretty functional. Next to it I have my remote as well. This big rug here is actually a hand-me-down from my grandma, so I have no idea where it is. It's just like a regular shag rug. It's pretty beat up, but everything's kind of beat up in here. I just try to make it look pretty and cute, and again, I actually think it's for the best because I'm not worried when I have people or friends or parties over here, and I'm not really too concerned about that yet. Maybe once I have a house, things will change, but I think it still looks really pretty, fun, girly, classy, funky, all the things in one. I feel like my style's a little bit different, but I think it just makes me feel happy, and a lot of the things in here have so many meanings behind them. Like almost every little piece in here means something to me that's personal, so it makes my space feel very grounding and just a space I love to be in. Oh, these gold square things, I have 3 of them. My mom and aunt actually got them from a garage sale in Dallas at a house sale that was going on. And the woman who owned these when she owned the house at the time, she was actually like the face of some big champagne company in the 50s. Like she was a stunning supermodel that was super well known, and this is her art. So I cannot believe they got it from a garage sale and somehow I got lucky and ended up with it. Some of my favorite art that I own, and I will have it forever. So I have 3 of them. The other one's just in this window right now because it was hung a little bit too low from when I moved my TV over here. I am literally running out of breath, you guys. I'm sorry. So I may either find a new space for them so they can have a new home to really get the full effect, or maybe try and space them out better and fit all 3 above the TV. The only thing is, I don't know if I'm going to keep the layout like this once the Christmas tree is down. So that we won't figure out until a later date. But finally moving on to the tree itself. Olive is currently under there, and yes, the cats do mess around with this tree skirt if you were wondering, and Olive does climb into the Christmas tree, but it hasn't been too bad of a problem so far. So my Christmas tree skirt, I think I already told you guys, is from my mom's store. I'll try and find the brand and the actual product link because I don't think she sells it anymore. But it's a very special, gorgeous tree skirt. They make like other amazing ones that aren't feathers either, so I will really try and find the brand of that for you guys. And then, yeah, okay, it's happening. That's what they like to do. They like to fight on the feathers and then it like ruins it. My actual tree is from Amazon. I ordered it last year. I think it was about $100, which I think I already told you guys that too. And then I bought, I think like 3 or 4 different packs of string lights. I strung my own lights and then did a final like twinkly light pack on the bottom. I really want to add more lights, but we'll see if I can get around to doing that. All the ornaments are hand painted, just plastic bulbs, so if they fall, it's totally fine. That was the only way that I could really get all the fun, bright colors that I wanted, so I really love how it looks all together. Up close, it's not like the greatest, but as from afar and like for the overall effect, I think it looks great. And I also put in these little ribbon pieces. So I just got this like mesh kind of malleable ribbon, and you cut shorter pieces and tuck them into the tree, so it almost looks like the ribbon is fully woven out throughout it, but they're literally just individual pieces of ribbon, and this makes such a big difference. It fills in your tree so much, especially if you have a cheaper one or just not a lot of stuff on it. I feel like this adds a whole other look to it, and I think it looks really, really pretty, especially this one that I found because it's kind of iridescent, so the light reflects off of it and just gives a really cool effect. I think I got that at Michael's last year. Again, all of this details and stuff, if you guys are really interested, is all in last year's Vlogmas because that's when I initially put it all together. And then my little star tree topper, which again, I do not know where that is from. Over here I have my 2 Society 6 art. Couldn't find a new place to put it up on the wall when I initially moved it, and this ended up working well because there are some plugs and cords back here. So again, using the art on the floor as a little method to conceal that. And I think these actually look so good here because they're like a pink green vibe, and I don't know, they go really well with this space. Surprisingly, it's a little hand playing pool, which is kind of like, I don't know, kind of cool, feminine, but still like different. And then this really pretty like sketch floral artwork. I think it's like a Chinese painting, and I love all the colors. I love the difference of these photos and how the colors go together. I also like having the wood frames because I don't have a lot of wood accents in here. It's always nice to kind of mix the textures and colors. Okay, last but not least, this back wall. This little section has moved from this wall to this wall a few different times. I kind of call this my coffee bar because I keep like my coffee and tea all in here and all my extra mugs and glasses, and then we have the bar cart too, so I kind of like to use this space as like a little second kitchen counter, but it's also just a gorgeous little like credenza setup. It's actually a great use of space. I got this from IKEA and I just switched out the knobs. The knobs are also IKEA, but this piece originally comes with like black circle knobs, and I think changing them out made it look so much more modern. I don't know why I'm running out of breath so quickly. I feel like I'm talking so much. For on top, I have this gorgeous crystal lamp that I actually just got a new shade on. My grandma got that for me for my birthday, and we went to the lamp shade store and did it all together. This lamp is actually my great grandmother's, so it's been passed down a few generations now, and I'm so lucky to have it. It's definitely one of my favorite things in this whole apartment. Next to it, I have this little black Christmas tree. I think it accents it, and I love having the black and white again mixed in with all the pops of color because I think it just kind of makes it more modern and still gives it that clean look but vintage vibe. I love mixing vibes, like vintage but modern, colorful but neutral, that kind of thing. I feel like that is a definition of my style. And again, anything that's really personal, I love having in my space. This tray is from IKEA, surprisingly. I feel like it looks like a really unique little vintage tray. When I saw it at IKEA, I had to get it. This would be so cute to put like Christmas cookies out on. I use it for different things all the time with styling and actual use. So it's an actual like porcelain tray. Then my favorite art, my little chica. This is also a Dallas artist that we discovered at Market. I call her my chica. They're actually all called chicas, the whole collection. She makes so many of these different colorways, and it's kind of like her signature art. She also does it on like pillows and prints. This is an actual, I think this is a print of some of her work, but you can get like her originals too. I love how it's in this kind of acrylic case, and she definitely needs to be hung up. She should be hung up higher and have her own space to shine. But since moving this cabinet over here, I have not had someone help me do that yet. And she is so special that I don't want to do it myself and screw anything up. So normally I would take care of that myself, but when it's something that I really don't want to risk breaking, I will wait for someone who really knows what they're doing. Then next to it, I have this little diffuser. I think my dad actually got this for me. It's just like a random little diffuser here. And I have this family photo that I found at my dad's when I was picking up all the Christmas tree stuff. Look at baby me. My little brother isn't even in this photo, but we don't have a lot of like family photos. I never really have them around. My parents aren't together anymore. It's just like, I don't know, is that weird? Like to have a family photo? I don't know. I think it's a really precious photo. I like the frame and it makes me happy. So I like it there. I have a speaker behind it, which I feel like is throwing off the vibe. I'm gonna move it because it's like glowing next to my insomnia cookies. So that's basically it for this little area. And then my bar cart, that's from Amazon. I have a bunch of different glassware on there. Wine bottles, this one's more just for decor. This one I'm actually working on. And then at the bottom I have some pretty thrifted dishware. I have my Roomba here, which is so nice. And then I have my favorite vintage art sad girl painting over here. She doesn't have a good spot right now, so she's kind of just sitting away from all the crazy colors because I feel like she needs kind of her own space to shine. She's just been sitting over here, and please you guys, I've never been able to finish this half DIY wallpaper job. I tried to do the second strip, and because it's not off the ground, I had like nothing to rest it on. So I need two hands to be able to fix it or finish it and do it the right way. But I think it actually is gonna work really well. Like just seeing it from this point up, it looks so much better. So I was just trying to like brighten it up and make it look more white. And then eventually I'd like to get some like black bar stools up here. But that's kind of halfway done. That is what it is looking like. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I hope I like this footage a lot more. I just felt like when I did it the other night, I was rushing and talking way too much and just like, I didn't like how it looked. So I hope you guys got a good feel of the space. It's so cozy, and the space is kind of hard to work with since it's just like one big open area. So it's kind of fun to change things up. I think it's looking really good. My desk setup is now in the bedroom, which I will show you guys an update of all that in another vlog soon here. It's just not super clean in the bedroom. I made out here look pristine for you guys, but I will show you guys that part soon. That completes today's Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit different because I really just wanted to show you guys the full tour, and then I just kind of like filmed some random footage throughout the day today, trying to just like be smart about my uploads, and I think this saved me a day of rest and was able to be productive today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. I'm going to try and link and find as many of these pieces and items for you guys down in the description box. If you don't see something that you want a link for, like literally anything, it can be so specific, just comment down below and I will get back to you. It's so much easier for me to answer you guys when I'm seeing you ask like a very specific question. So I'm sorry if I never add links or like forget about them, but if you really want something, just comment it down below in the comments, and that's usually the easiest way to allow me to link it directly for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make HelloFresh, chill for the evening, enjoy my living room space, and definitely stay tuned for like full apartment tours and things like that. Not during Vlogmas, but I feel like this was kind of like a fun holiday twist tour to show you guys. And again, I'll give you the updates on my desk back in the bedroom and just the bedroom in general. Probably not tomorrow's vlog because technically that's already filmed, but maybe after the weekend next week for Vlogmas we can do that. I cannot believe we're already 8 days in. Tomorrow will be Vlogmas day 8. That's wild. We're already a weekend. Anyway, that is it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching my videos, just for clicking on it, for being here. Whether this is your first video or you've been watching for years and years and years, I truly thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys so much. I wish I could meet all of you in person and like actually just see you face to face, because it just feels so cool to have like the connections and making friends online. I feel like a lot of people think it's weird, especially when you're the consumer, but trust me, I get it. I'm on both sides. I'm such a consumer of other people, and I know like what that feels like and how comforting it is. So the fact that I can be that for any one of you is worth it to me, and I wish I could just see you and squeeze you in person. I'm sorry that I'm getting cheesy, but I love you guys so much. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. There's so many more videos to come until the 25th of December, until Christmas. I'm posting every single day. So happy Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in tomorrow's video for Vlogmas Day 8. Bye.